We're going to start doing Crockett's Corner because it seems like every week Jasmine Crockett puts her foot in her mouth. She says something absolutely insane. And you can't even tell if it's Jasmine Crockett because each time I see her, she has a different wig, different hair, different vocal intonation. The timbre of her voice changes. You know, like sometimes Jasmine Crockett, she talks like this. She went to private school. She's highly educated. And then she goes on TikTok and she's like, this mofo crack-a-lack-a-jacket ain't mother... And it's like, totally what is going on here because she switches on a dime and she has 10,000 personalities. I don't know if Jasmine Crockett has multiple personality disorder, but there is something rotten in Denmark with this woman. So this past week, she went on television and said that Republicans want to bury their constituents.
Clawing back those things that would have hopefully started to cool this planet down because they don't believe in science. The least that they could do is believe in helping American people. Unfortunately, we continue to see Republicans decide that they want to bury their constituents instead of actually doing everything that they can to make sure that they live amazing and full lives.
You know what I find so disgusting about this and Jasmine Crockett trying to politicize this horrific devastation in Texas, in our home state? What's so disgusting is I was at the roundtable with President Trump on Friday with Governor Greg Abbott, Senator Ted Cruz, First Lady Melania Trump, John Cornyn, Chip Roy, Beth Van Doon, Pete Sessions. Everybody who's anybody from Texas was at this roundtable. Brooke Rollins, Kelly Loeffler. You had Kristi Noem, of course, who was down there. You know who wasn't at this roundtable in Kerrville, Texas? Jasmine freaking Crockett. Okay, she allows her politics to get in the way of actually helping the people in her home state. So to go on television and say Republicans want to bury their constituents, excuse me, these folks are working around the clock to find these bodies. They're doing search and recovery. The Coast Guard, they're not sleeping, they're not eating, they're working. First responders. What does she continue to do, Jasmine Crockett? She doesn't go down to Texas to help. She doesn't go to the roundtable to show bipartisan support and that folks can come together across party lines in a crisis. What does Jasmine Crockett do? She goes on television and she wants to point fingers to gain political points to run for office, a higher office someday. She wants to use this to fundraise, to get donations in on her little website. So what the DNC wants to do, so shame on you, Jasmine Crockett, for saying Republicans want to bury their constituents and continuing to politicize this horrific flood. And it's counterproductive. It is counterproductive to search and rescue, search and recovery, and it's also counterproductive to these families who are grieving, okay?